Shalom, Israel. Shalom, shalom, Israel. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Today is a blessed day, another day's journey. To Yahweh be the glory. To my Elohim be the glory. There is nobody else like Yahweh. He is the great I am that I am. There is nobody else like Yahweh. Today is a blessed day. Today is a blessed day. I feel blessed. I am blessed. I'm still in the land of the living, and I'm blessed. Uh, and I thank Yahweh for how he woke me up this morning. Do anybody else feel the way I feel? Blessed. Blessed to be here. Thanking him. Praising him. Woo. There is nobody else but the great I am that I am. Blessed to see another day on top of the earth instead of on the bottom of the earth. Are you all paying attention to what's going on? Are you? Well, are you? There is no one else but Yahweh. All right. First and foremost, let's have prayer. I'll beyond your holy name. I come before you this day. I ask that you would look down on Israel, your sons and daughters, Yahudah, Israel. I ask in your mighty name that you would bless Mother Jerusalem, African and Israel. I ask in your name, Yahweh, your holy name, that you would look beyond our faults and see our needs. I'm asking that you would bless all the first responders, those who are in it for humanitarian. Bless them from the top of their head to the soles of their feet. I'm asking you, Yahweh, for mercy, for justice, for peace. I'm asking you, Yahweh, woo, nobody else but you, that you would shine down on your children's miracles for those who are locked up behind the prison wall, miracles for those who are in the hospitals getting ready to go up for surgery and getting ready to deliver these babies, miracles for the justice system and those who are in the courtrooms pleading for their life for something that they didn't do, miracles for that little Pharaoh in Washington, D.C. Miracles, Yahweh, for the air we breathe, the food we eat, the water we drink. Miracles, Yahweh, miracles that you would touch hearts. Miracles that you would break yokes, spells, and curses. Miracles that you would bind up speeding demons, accident demons, whether it be on land, in the water, and in the air. I'm asking for miracles all over the world, miracles for Mother Earth, miracles for your sons and daughters. I'm asking in your mighty name that you will bless, bless us, Yah. Bless the single people. Miracles for the single peoples. Miracles that you would bless them with their soulmates. Miracles with families. Miracles with these sons and daughters that's working on these jobs that won't give them a raise or give them a promotion. Miracles for those who are going to school. Help Israel, Yahweh. Help them in every way that you can. I come before you this day to say, Toda Robah for everything you do. Word my mouth, give me what to say and how to say it. Thank you, Yahweh. Thank you to the King of Israel. Thank you for everything that you do. Brothers and sisters, first and foremost, I want to say to you, we, I'm talking to those who are transferring or converting themselves over, giving Satan back what belongs to him. I'm talking to the believers, those who know and learning truth, those who are in it to stay in it, those who are serving and worshiping the true and living God. I'm calling on you because you know that you are under a covenant, a oath, the law, and a contract. So I'm saying to you, whatever you do, don't change. Don't change. Stay the same. If you fall, get up. You got many opportunities to correct and do whatever you done. And I'm saying to you, there is nobody else that could forgive you like Yahweh. Because remember, I told you, we're in his hands. We in Yahweh's hand. And nobody can pluck you out of his hands. Nobody can pluck you out of Yahweh's hand. He is the King of Kings, and he's the only one that we're supposed to be serving. I was in a conversation yesterday with someone, a lady, and she said, God coming back for us. I said, yeah, Yahweh, the God of Israel. She said, no. She said, gee, oh, it was a guy I was talking to. Not, excuse me, not a woman. Not I said, what you mean? He not coming back for us. Jesus not coming back for us. He not real. They still trying to depict in these movies and pictures, trying to say he's real when he's not real. And then they trying to keep trying to force that lie on us. They don't force it on us all down through generation, even down through when they came and got our ancestors out of the land and brought us over here and forced us to believe in a lie. How you turn a Hebrew man, give him a English name, and then finding out that that name is not Hebrew and it means another name. It's a Spanish name that means George. And you really think he coming back for us? Really? I'd be so glad when Yahweh wake us up. When you all see the truth, learn the truth, know the truth, know that there is only one God that's going to come back for us. No one else. And he's going to send Elijah back. Elijah the prophet. They're giving you so many breadcrumbs, golden nuggets in this book, but it's being overlooked. Overlooked sometimes by those who don't really know, You got leaders out there who are scholars, professors, seekers, and they're seeking the truth, learning the truth, knowing the truth, want you to know the truth so that you who are messengers, servers of the Most High can spread the truth. That's your job. Our job is to serve Yahweh. We're not supposed to serve no other God but Him. We must serve the Most High. We got to serve Him. I'm constantly reading to you all every chance and every opportunity I get that the Most High is returning back. And He's coming back for His sons and daughters. He's coming back for you, Israel. No one else. Keep telling you He's in love with His creation. We are creation. And there is nobody else coming back for you. Talking about a rapture. Yeah. They made that word up and then put it in there. Rapture is when we going to be lifted up in the air. No, you're not. No, you're not. If you are the sons and daughters of the Most High, you will be exodus up out of here, going to another land. Well, you're going to have to serve for 40 years. Uh-huh. Yes. I just want to read something. Israel is the apple of Yahweh's eye. And you'll find that in Deuteronomy, the 32nd chapter. Not only is Israel is Yahweh's apple of his eye, but also David. Go in and read it. David is the apple of his eye, and Israel is the apple of his eye. And Israel got kicked out because they disobeyed Yahweh. They sinned. They sinned against our Abba. And he kept telling them. And one thing about God, he sent somebody to warn you first before he brings destruction. And he only say what he needs to say one time. One time is your Yahweh, or your Abba, your God, your supreme being, your king. He's going to tell you to do right. See what happened to Moses? Yahweh only spoke to him one time. Speak to the rock. Instead of him speaking to the rock, the Hebrew Israelites had upset him so bad, very badly. He beat the rock. And Yahweh prevented him from going over into the promised land because of disobedience. So that's why Yahweh said, we have to obey him. Excuse me. Keep the law. Everything he asks us to do, we have to do it. He's an on-time God. You ask him to do something for you, and he waiting on you to be obedient so he can bless you. Yahweh just be blowing my mind. He blows my mind. I don't know about what he do for you, but I know about what he does for me. He be blowing my mind. He is an excellent Yah, an excellent God. He is. And there is nobody else but him. You hear me? So I say today is a blessed day. He woke us up this morning, kept us in our right frame of mind. There is nobody else but him. So I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I am blessed. I'm still here with you. And I thank him every day. I thank him. I thank him. I thank him. I thank him. Father, in your mighty name, bless your sons and daughters to hear the truth, see the truth, know the truth. Release the holy angels everywhere, all over this globe. Righteous angels. Release them. And then too, Yah, if it be your will, should it be your will, let it be your will that these peoples will feel you, hear you, and know that you are the God of Israel and that you love them in your holy name. Brothers and sisters, if you never been blown in the mind by Yahweh and he haven't showed you his tender love and care, you're missing something. Because it's not a day or a time that he don't blow my mind. Always giving, watching, protecting, shielding me. I'm talking about me right now. I don't know what he does for you, but I know what he does for me. He gives me the best of everything. The best. I'm telling you, you're going to receive the best too. It's some out there that's already receiving the best in Yahweh. Knowing blesses. And Yahweh is giving. Mm-hmm. One moment. He's good. All right, let me read Deuteronomy 32nd chapter. Woo! I'm only going to read it so far because this chapter got 52 verses. Mm. I'm going to skip and miss some of the things and read certain things that I feel that is important for you, Israel, to know. Man, I'm telling you, he is so good. He is so sweet. I personally thank him. There is nobody else like Yahweh. Mm-hmm. Do you know time be getting away so fast? And I woke up and trying to watch the news. News not like it used to be. On regular channel news, they only just tell you what they want you to know. But on the CNN and MSNBC and all the rest of the channels, you get better news. And it's so much be going on. And time just going. Look at this month, how quick it's going by. It's going by so fast. Tomorrow is Friday. Today is Thursday. Oh, it's going by fast. And there is nobody else but Yah. No one else but Yah. He is the great I am that I am. He watches over us. He loves us. Israel, it's a lot of things going on. They fixing it on TV where it's a lot of nuggets going on out there. So you gotta take out the truth and throw the lie back. That's what you gotta do. And they're telling you that Israel's eyes and ears is coming open. Yes. Talk to a lot of people. Even they know. Children's know. They feel it. But the thing about it is, they're not being taught truth, even in these hospitals. I mean, excuse me, not in the hospital, even in the churches. They not teaching the truth. And took God's house and made it into a business, mixing truth with forcing them to go get business. Then one lady asked me, "What, you don't think God want us to be rich?" Why would you ask me that? We are gonna be rich. It's a lot of rich Israelites out there now living in comfort. Some are, but many of them, when they get rich, they got to share their riches because they don't feel that it's right to have all these riches. And you got brothers and sisters out there that's suffering. All these rich peoples in the world can change all of what's going on out there. All this suffering, all this homeliness. They could change it, but they don't want to. Making all this medicine to keep the people sick. So you can constantly keep buying this medicine. When the body really is supposed to generate itself. There's a lot of remedies out there, home remedies. My grandmother, she never really had to go to the doctor. But when she did, she found out she had high blood pressure. That's because of certain things she was cooking and putting too much of this pig oil in it and putting too much salt in it, and she had to change. But they know a lot of remedies because she was from the South. They didn't believe in doctors. They didn't. I had an auntie never went to the doctor and made up her own remedies. And she was 98 when she passed. They didn't believe in that. They went and bought fresh vegetables and they canned them. They picked them, they washed them, and they canned them in vinegar. And sometimes they pickled them, depending on what she was pickling. Peaches. They canned their own fruits and vegetables. They made their own hot sauce. They did a lot of things that we, who it wasn't passed down to, didn't get a chance to experience. But since my grandmother made us sit at the table, we got a chance to learn how to cook, how to sew, how to make a quilt. I got a chance to make a quilt with my grandmother. I got a chance to learn how to make my own clothes with a needle, not with a sewing machine, but with a needle in the beginning. And then I learned how with a sewing machine because I went to school and learned how to sew and make clothes. And then our economic teacher taught us how to cook greens, She taught us how to cook certain foods. I think we had about a hour with her, or 45 minutes, or whatever. She taught us how to cook things in a reasonable time so we could sit and eat and share what we cook. I'm telling you, brothers and sisters, we this is supposed to be about love, loving one another, caring for one another, showing mercy. We ought to love, but because of what happened in that garden, I got to keep bringing that garden up because Satan was gross. Only thing Yahweh asked him to do was go down there and bow down to his image. But the image was too handsome than he were, or than he was, or than he is, because he still think he fine. And then he touched Adam's wife and lied to her and had her touch the tree. And then whatever that demon did to her, she took it and did it to her husband and caused sin to fall on the third and fourth generation. Some things you all have to do research. To research it, take your time, read, look words up that you don't understand. And if there's words within the words, look them up so you can find out truth. It's nuggets in this book. Boy, these people that want to chat with you, they seem like these kids want to chat with me. And I'm going to bypass that one. We thank the Most High. Okay, come on, go with me to Deuteronomy 32nd verse, 32nd chapter. Up at the top it says Song of Moses. But we're going to forget that. It says, give ear, O ye heavens, and I will speak, and hear, O earth, the words of my mouth. My doctrine shall drop as the rain. My speech shall distill as the dew, as the small rain upon the tender herb, and as the snower, and as the shore upon the and as the snow herbs upon the grass, because I was published, I will publish the name of Yahweh. Ascribe you greater unto our Yah. Now, certain chapters, Yahweh have the subscriber, which are the prophets, to write what he said. For he is, I am that I am he. And Yahweh be telling us about the things he does and will do, can do. But I know one thing. This is one thing for sure, a promise that he made to our ancestors, that he coming back for you, Israel. He coming back for us. Then he said he coming back for those who are not a part of us. These are the ones who show love, kindness, peace, and mercy. And they help Israel, been helping us all down through history. He coming back for them too. He says, because I will publish the name of Yahweh, ascribe you greater unto our God. or unto Yah. Yahweh is the rock. His work is perfect, for all his ways are judgment. A God of truth and without iniquity, just and right is Yahweh. You hear that? Coming back for us. They have corrupted themselves. Israel, during the time, corrupted themselves. They doing it now. But a lot of Israel has turned back. Only a remnant is going back. Y'all see those wild asses out there on the news? How they doing in the streets? Their spot is not the spot of his children. They are a perverse and crooked generation. Y'all see them on the news downtown, shooting up in Walmarts, in the stores, going to these I think some years back there were 4 women in the store. Can't remember the store. And the man went in there and shot up 3. One was able to get away and go and get some help, but she returned back and ended up getting herself killed. Yahweh always held one that gets away. But she felt that if she had got away, that she was the one who caused it. No, you should have went and got some help. If you get an opportunity to get out of something and go get some help, you get out. Don't you return back to a situation where God is freeing you. Yahweh is the rock. His work is perfect. For all of his ways are judgment. A God of truth and without iniquity, just and right is Yahweh. They have corrupted themselves. Their spot is not the spot of his children. They are a perverse and crooked generation. Do you thus request or require Yahweh, O foolish people and unwise? Is not Yahweh their God that has brought you? See, that's why I say this is English, and half of the English folks don't even talk good English. He asking, have Yahweh brought you? Have he taught you, trained you? Had he led you into his truth? They be asking questions. Everything that our ancestors knew, they wiped it away, took away their knowledge, beat them. If they began to worship Yahweh, they would beat them, kill them, killed up all the prophets and the um, priests. We had priests. Israel knew how to do everything, make their own wine. They knew how to preserve their food. They made them, stripped them of their language. Israel spoke more than one language. They spoke multiple languages. But then they turned around and made our ancestors speak this language, but wouldn't teach us to read. Wouldn't teach our ancestors to read. Wouldn't teach them to write. Now today they don't even teach them cursing. They got to learn it on their own. They didn't even teach them how to do math. Wanna know why? Because they were stealing money from you, money from our ancestors. They still doing it. When you go and put that thing in, the clock thing, and they got a lady that sits up in the office that's supposed to be doing the time sheet to fix your check, it's always something, money's being cheated out of your check. So that's why you supposed to write your time down, going in and going out, and you calculate your own time. And when you come up short, you could show them, and she have to redo it. I know because they cheated me several times out of my wages when I was working. He said, remember the days of old. And every now and then I try to help you to remember. But you got to know it's a lot of millennials out there being born in this day and time. They don't know nothing about Martin Luther King. They don't know nothing about slavery. And some of them don't even want to know about slavery because they living in a new dispensation, the 20th century. They didn't live in our day and time. Met Edgar, how they killed him right before his children because he run around teaching truth. Martin Luther King, because he run around teaching truth. So many of our leaders got killed for teaching truth. Racism is still alive. It hasn't gone anywhere. It's just not um, as great nowadays as it was back then. Because these people walk up to you, put a gun to your head and shoot you, and nothing would happen to them. They put you on a boat alive, not dead, and take you out in the depths of the sea and drop you in there because you couldn't swim. Did a lot of uh, abominable things to the sons and daughters of Israel. And not just them, they did it even unto their own people. If they found out that they were giving us favor, they shoot them down too. All that hate that was in their heart. Too much hate. Remember the days of old. Consider the years of many generations. Ask your father, and Yah will show you. Your elders, and they will tell you. Yeah, back then in those days, they probably could show you and tell you, but not today because our elders gone and didn't pass down the inheritance or the lineage, or they didn't tell us uh, or show us how to keep the laws, the covenant, and they didn't teach us how to keep the feast days properly. So many of the temples of the Hebrew Israelites, they doing the very best that they can. They are, seriously. But Yahweh looks at them and he see their needs. Mm-hmm. Yes, he does. Ooh, I wish you all could just praise God with me. I wish you just tell him how good he is, his grace, his mercy. I wish you could just say, Yahweh, thank you for blessing me, for looking beyond my faults and seeing my needs, for blessing me to pass these tests, all these tests that you put me through. Thank you, Yahweh. Thank you. In your holy name, bless your sons and daughters everywhere. I'm telling you, it's not a day you can't stop praising him and blessing him and praying and repenting and telling him you sorry because you still be sinning and don't even know you sinning. So I ask him to forgive me. Forgive me for all my sins and unrighteousness. We got to. These are the last days. Everything is coming up. A lot of things is going to be seen that they don't want you to see, but Yahweh going to make them show it. They showing you the the spaceships, and these spaceships are the angels flying around, watching and protecting Israel. And they done seen some of them fall out and got Hebrew writings on it, and they got to go and get the ancient Hebrews that know ancient Hebrew writings to um, describe and tell them what this writing is on these vehicles that have fell from the sky. Mm-hmm. Yes, because God trying to let them know it's angels that watch over us. Okay. When the Most High, David, wait a minute, when the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. For Yahweh's portion is his people. For Yahweh's portion is his people. Y'all hear me? Y'all know I'm telling the truth. It's you, Israel. He loves you. He coming back for us. We are his inheritance. Y'all better get it together and stop all this foolishness. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. He found him in a desert land and in the waste, howling uh, wilderness. See that? And in the waste, howling wilderness. He led him about. He instructed him. He kept him. Here it comes. As the apple of his eye. We are the apple of Yahweh's eye. That's why I say you got to repent. And being an apple of... Oh, Lord. Hello?
Hello, Lana. Dr. George here. How are you?
Dr. George, I'm fine, but I'm on my air. I'm on the show right now. Could you get back with me later, or could I call you back tomorrow? I'm on my show. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Bye. That was my doctor. I'm sorry. Look, it says, kept him as the apple of his eye. We are the apple of the Most High eye. As an eagle stirs up his nest. Don't you all know? I want to ask you a question. As being somebody apple of his eye, wouldn't that mean that you are the love of them? The love of his eye? Huh? Wouldn't it mean that you love him? He loves you? You the sweetie pie? When a man loves a woman, he say, here come my sweetie pie. Here come my peach cobbler. Here come my apple. Huh? All right. He said, he kept him. He kept Israel. He kept Jacob as the apple of his eye. As an eagle stirs up her nest, fluttering over her young, spreading abroad her wings, taketh them, beareth them on her wings. So Yahweh alone did lead Israel and their way, and did lead Israel, and there was no strange God with them. Well, no strange God. God is really teed out because look at all these idols huge idols, big idols. We wear idols around our neck. The idols of these crosses. Got them all up in your house. But when they make movies, they make the idols turned upside down, and they mostly make them in these Catholic churches and in these Catholic film. So that should tell you something. Anytime when they making movies about a demon and they making them in a Catholic church, wake up. That's why I tell you, some movies you got to look at it as a movie on one respect and look at it on another respect as the truth, a warning, something to wake you up, something to stir up something inside of you to let you know something ain't right about this movie. And they telling you, dropping nuggets in the movie to tell you truth mixed with lies. All right? Where am I? And there was no strange God with him. He made him ride on the high places of the earth. Israel, you riding on the high places of the earth now. I tell you that all the time. We couldn't ride on a plane. They was charging too much money. Couldn't ride on certain trains. Charging too much money. But now we ride on the high places of Yahweh. We get the best seats, first class. Couldn't get first class back then. First class on the ships, cruise lines. First classes on the trains. We riding on high places, going everywhere, doing a lot of traveling. Come on, brothers and sisters. He made him ride on the high places of the earth, that he might eat the increase of the field. We even eat the best of the food. Some of us can go online and order food that come from different places: Spain, France, Italy, Jamaica. We could order food. It'll be here within 2 or 3 days, depending on how you want it to come. First class. Or they would send it first class. We riding on the high places now. We living in the best of the areas, the best of everywhere. You, Israel, let me read that again. He made him ride on the high places of the earth, that Israel might eat the increase of the fields. And Israel made him to suck honey out of the rocks. Now I'm going to go down here to my footnotes. It says, refer to experience in Transjordan, where the people had enjoyed honey and olive oil. The olive tree yield abundantly when growing on limestones, transit, flirty rocks. That means during certain times, certain fruits and vegetables, depending on what kind of rock it was, because we have a lot of porous rocks that holds a lot of water. and the fruits or the nuts or or the seeds, if it fall on there and it's being porous, the roots would go into the rocks, and um, the vegetable or whatever would sprout up. You hear me? And that's why they say you could eat certain fruits or vegetable off the rock because they fell on a porous rock. In Miami, they have porous rocks around Miami, Florida, and that's why that city is going underwater because the porous rocks is soaking up all of the water. Check out your history book and you'll see your history and you'll see butter of kine and milk of sheep. Well, this the milk we really supposed to be drinking, sheep milk. And I heard a Caucasian woman said that sheep milk is sweeter than cow milk. I don't drink no animal milk at all. I drink almond milk. And almond milk, I'm telling you, that almond milk is good. It really tastes better than animal milk to me. Hmm. With fats of lamb and rams of the bleed of Bashan, and goats with the fat of kidney, of wheat, and thou didst drink the pure blood of the grape. Now, when it say the blood of the grape, it's not talking about blood. It's talking about the juice of the grape. The juice that we drink in these bottles, that's made out of the fruit of the grape. Okay, the fruit of the grape, the juice of the grape. He said, but yeah, this is another name for Israel. I tell you this all the time when I read it to you. But Yasharam, wax fat, and kick, thou waxen fat, thou grown thick, thou art covered with fatness. Then he forsook God which made him, and lighten esteemed the rock of his salvation. They, you see what I'm saying? Now I'm just gonna skip through this here because there's certain things we should know. Mm. Because Yahweh, He's our rock as well. And when He tells you to speak to a rock and you hit a rock, that'll prevent you from going or doing certain things that Yahweh wants you to do, or cut some of your blessings. He only do it tell you one time. One time. But since we have a forgiving God and you repent, look what David did. Nathan had to tell him he was doing wrong. And even in all of his wrong, God forgave him. So I keep telling you all we have a forgiving God, a loving God, a sweet God. He will forgive us. But don't think you're not going to be punished. Yes, you're going to be punished for the things that you do. David was punished, but God still loved him and forgave him because he didn't throw God away out of his heart. We got to put God in our heart. The more we put God in our heart, He look beyond our faults and see our needs. Come on now. Whew. It's another one I want to read. Whew. Go to the 39th verse with me. You all get an opportunity. Please read the whole chapter of Deuteronomy 32. The 32nd chapter of Deuteronomy. Please read that whole chapter. 32 and 39 says, see now that I, Yahweh, even I, Yahweh, am He. He letting you know who He is. All through the book, He telling you who He is. He even describing His sons and daughters to you that been beat and look ugly because of being beat so bad. And then they want to describe it and say that it's JC, and it's not. It's you, Israel. He gonna clean us up and turn us into royalty. We gonna look like kings and queens. Huh? I'm telling you, the God we serve is loving, kind. Ah, every now and then, can't you feel him in your heart when you show him love and start talking about him and telling him how much you love him? And he turn around and let you know he loves you too. This is a spiritual thing. And a lot of you all not quite into the spiritual realm yet. But your sister is in the spirit. She in the spiritual realm. I'm up there. I'm with him. He watches over me. And when I'm asking him for something, I don't get everything at the same time all the time, but I do get the things that I ask for. That's why I be telling you all he be blowing my mind. Yahweh blows my mind out the water. And that's why sometimes I can't hardly, I'll be in space on cloud, not 9, cloud 10 or 12. I be gone. Like when you smoke one of them herbs. When you smoke a herb, that's how I be when Yahweh, he be blowing my mind. I be like, man, y'all, man, God, man, I ain't even know you was gonna do this. I asked for something and he blow my mind. I was sitting on the couch. Let me give you an example. I was sitting on the couch, not here. I was living someplace else. And I was telling him I had just got this brand new furniture and I had only had it for 5 years, but I gave this furniture to my son. And I was saying it was very comfortable, but I had to keep cleaning it all the time because it was that imitation suede. And I like my stuff to stay clean. I like it to be clean. I had to always keep cleaning it, washing it, vacuuming. So I was just sitting on the couch and I was watching TV and I was just thinking. I said, man, I wish I could get some new furniture. Man, I want some new furniture. I'm just thinking to myself. I didn't say it out loud. I don't guess. Then the next day, my auntie called me. My aunt through marriage. She called me. She said, hey, Lana, would you like to go with me to help me pick me out some furniture? I said, yeah. Now, I wasn't thinking about no furniture for me. I was going to help her pick her out some furniture. And we went to, I can't even think of the store, but it was way out, way out. And she drove over 3 hours to get there to this store. And I was like, man, why they can't have this store somewhere close by in the city? And we went there. They don't even show the store too much on TV no more. And we went there and we went in a section where they were very reasonable because she was looking for her some dining room chairs. And she got tired and sit in a chair. She said, Lana, would you just go down there and see if they got some chairs down there for me? And as I was walking, I saw a set. I said, oh, this set looks good. And I started sitting on it. I said, oh, I don't even have to do nothing. Just wipe it off. I don't have to wash it. And I looked at the price, how they had reduced it. I said, oh, I can afford this. It was a 3-piece. And I looked at the sofa, the love seat, and the chair. And I added it all up. And I said, oh, I could pay cash for this. I'm not lying. I said, oh. And I sit there and I start praying. I start praying. And I said, God, please, if this is of you, please let me get this. I said, Yahweh, please, if this is of you, let me get it. And I just went to put my hands on all the furniture. Then I went down to look and see about about some chairs for her for a dining room. And I saw some very nice chairs and I called her and I said, Dorothy, I said, here's some very beautiful chairs and they reasonable. So she looked at them. Then she went down a little further and she went down a little further and she came back to the chairs that I was looking at and they were heavy, they were stern, and they were beautiful. And she bought the chairs that I had chose for her to look at. Then as we was walking, I saw something else that I wanted and I looked at the price. I said, oh my God. Oh God, please let me be able to get this. This is beautiful. Then I went and looked at something else. And I went to calculating. And on top of that, it was on sale. And they had discounts up at the top. I was able to get one, two, three, four. I think I got something else. I'm gonna say four pieces at the time. And by me, your sister talking and you know, praying. And one of the sales clerks, when I was talking to him, he was Caucasian. He was very nice. And we was talking and we was cracking jokes and we was laughing. And then, you know me, your sister, and I said, uh, can I get another discount? He said, this is discount, but look up there. I didn't see that up at the top. It was 50 to 70% off more. And then he told me he was gonna give me his discount, his sales discount. And then it brought the price all the way down, and I was able to get all four pieces. And mind you, now I wasn't going for to look for no furniture for myself. I was going to look for furniture for my auntie. But God blessed me to go with her since I was sitting there 2 days ago thinking to myself that I wanted some new furniture. I had the money to get it. I paid cash. I ain't never paid cash for no furniture. All my furniture normally be up in the layaway. Or either they'll let me get it and I pay time on it. I never pay cash for anything. I'm talking about big items. I always pay uh, pay it through time. And Yahweh let me bless, and I had the money. And my brother was looking at me. He drove me to the bank and he saw all these bills in my hand. He didn't even ask me, better not have to ask me where I got that money from because I would have chewed him up. And he saw me take this money out of the envelope and I gave it to the teller because I knew it wasn't going to be in there long. Time I put it in there, I went home and I called the the person who sold me the furniture. I called him up and I said, you could go in the bank now or either tomorrow and take the money out. And I said, uh, and the furniture would be paid for. I said, I'm paying cash on it. And I was like, wow. I keep telling you, God be blowing my mind. He fixed it where I could afford it and pay for it. But I had to keep it there because I'm waiting for my son to come get the furniture that I'm blessing him with. And it was still halfway new. And I'm waiting on him to come and get it. And they keep calling, you ready for your furniture? I said, I can't get it yet. He said, she kept saying, well, you better hurry up and get it because a lot of people is buying the same furniture that I was getting. And I'm seeing the same furniture that I was getting on TV. I said, that was of Yahweh. That was of Yahweh to bless me to get that. All I see now is the same furniture on TV right today. The same furniture. And it still looks new. So I thank the Most High because he be blowing my man. He be tripping me. All right, let me get back. That was just a testimony I wanted to share with you all concerning how Yahweh be blowing my man. He blow my man. I could ask for certain things. And Yahweh blow my man and give it to me. I'm trying to live a decent life, a righteous life. I am. Because I keep telling you, your sister want to live. I want to live in this world, a righteous woman, and I want to live in the next world that Yahweh getting ready to bless us in as a royal righteous woman, because I want to be a queen. I want me a king. I want me a righteous king. I want a king that will love me back, and I'm going to love him back. Yes. And I don't want my king to have no concubines. I'm saying I don't want no concubine sisters. I want to be the only one. The only one. Yahweh only had one wife, and that was you, Israel. And these brothers running around here wanting all these wives, and they can't satisfy all of them. They can't, because all of them have different thoughts, and all of them gonna want their own house. But the man who is the king want them all to live in the same house. You know that's confusion. It is. I don't care how them sisters try to get along. It's not gonna work. It's not. Boy, these little children, they keep writing me, asking me something about something I don't know about. Excuse me, I gotta answer them because they keep. Oh, oh my goodness. Mm. Oh well, I had to tell them not sure. Lord have mercy. This a little kid. Mm. Well, I can't answer him right now because he asking me something I don't know nothing about. All right. I was just only giving you all a testimony how good God is to me and how he be blowing my mind. I don't know what he do for you. Don't know what he does for you. But I do know what he does for me. Right now, it's been a long wait. And I keep telling you, Yahweh getting ready to blow my mind again. The thing about it is, you know he getting ready to do it, but you don't know the when, the hour. Okay, bye. You don't know the when, the hour, when he gonna do it, but you could feel it. Like I was telling you yesterday, I could feel it in my bones. I could feel it inside of me. But he never let you know when he gonna do his miracle, his blessings, or blowing your mind. He don't tell you. He don't even show you in dreams or anything like that. He just does it. He does. And I'm telling you, we serve an excellent God, a good God, a sweet God. And I thank Him for all my blessings, every last one of them. Woo! Now I'm just waiting for my king. Once I get my king, boy, y'all gonna hear me. That's mostly all I'm probably gonna be talking about for a while. Is my blessing, my royal blessing, cause he finna get him a royal queen. Yes, a righteous queen. Yes. All right, where am I? Let me go back and reread it. See now that even I am He. I'm Yahweh. And there is no God, no other God, no other deity. Brothers and sisters, with me. Listen to this. He say, I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. I'm in Yahweh's hand. Nobody can get me out of his hand because now I'm in there. I'm in there. I'm not going nowhere. I was on the other side, but I'm not on the other side anymore. I'm on the grace and mercy side. I'm on the side of healing, deliverance. I'm on the side where I pray and I plead and I beg, and Yahweh hears me. Yes, because one thing, I am trying to be a righteous sister, but I don't like no BS. I don't. I don't like nobody trying to use me. Them days is over. Uh-huh. When that prophetess came and said, God don't make peoples to be used as doormats for them to wipe their feet all over you. You don't have to bend your head and do everything these people tell you to do if you don't want to do it. They make you do things because they see the righteousness in you, the humbleness in you. I was very humble. But now you ask me to do something and I don't feel I want to do it. I say, no, sister, I don't feel like doing that. No, brother, I don't feel like doing that. You got to get somebody else to do it. Back then in the day, I was just doing it, being humble. I am humble now, but I just don't believe in taking nobody's uh, mess anymore. I don't believe in that. Come straight with me. If you're going to come straight with me, come straight with me. Let us reason together. And if I don't like the way how you reasoning with me, I'm going to tell you. One thing about it, I quit biting my tongue and biting my mouth and holding stuff in. I'm tired of that. The brother told me yesterday, he said, oh, Miss Collins. He said, you speak your piece. I said, yeah, it's too late in the day for us to be playing these games. I don't want to play no games. I'm tired. Aren't you tired of this BS that's being played to you, even out in the streets, on the TV, with this government? Looking at all these homeless people and they can help them. They can make tiny houses for them. Fix it up real nice. And it don't even take all of that for to build these houses no more. Used to take years and years and years and years to make a house. It only take 1 week, 7 days to build a house. Do you hear me? They can fix it up for these peoples. And it's a lot of military men's out there don't have nowhere to stay. Millionaires out there pretending that they homeless. Doctors, lawyers out there being homeless. All they got to do is repent, turn back to the Most High, and Yahweh blesses them. Ooh, Lord, have mercy. We have a good God, a sweet God, An excellent God. Had to let my ears get a little rest. Whew. We do. We have a sweet God out there. All right. He says, "For I will lift up my hands to heaven and say," come on, let's say it together. Lift up our hands. "I live forever." Because we putting it out on the ether wave. It's right here. Go back and read it. He says, "For I will lift up my hands to heaven and say, I live forever." Abba Yah, please, I want to live forever. I want to live in your kingdom. I don't want to die. He said, "I will render vengeance to my enemies and will reward them that hate me." When he say that, he ain't talking about just him. He talking about his sons and daughters too as well. Y'all hear me? He talking about you too. 46. And he said unto Israel, "Set your hearts unto all the words which I testify amongst you this day." It was back then and that day, now I'm saying this day. So this is the day which you shall command your children to observe to do all the words of this law. We're supposed to keep the law. They lied in their gospel and said the law was done away with. We no longer have to keep the law. If Yahweh is the same today, yesterday, and tomorrow, and right now, and he don't change, in that gospel, why is it saying that you don't have to keep the law? That's what got Israel kicked out of the land, being disobedient, not wanting to keep the law. Hmm. He says, let me read that again. I said 46. And he said unto them, "Set your hearts unto all the words which I testify amongst you this day, which you shall command your children to observe to do all the words of this law. For it is not a vain thing for you, because it is your life." It's our life to keep what Yahweh tell us to keep. It is. Don't you want to live? Don't you want to enjoy what heaven is preparing for us when we make it on the other side? After all of Abba Yah come down here and revenge Israel, his children, tear this up and clean up down here, give us fresh air, fresh water, fresh food, redo all of this, and then return us back after he sprinkle us with water, give us a new tongue, and give us back his Holy Spirit, a new mindset. This is not our mindset. We thinking and acting like someone else. We not really acting the way Yahweh want us to act. We not really calling on him the way we should be calling on him. And he's going to give us a new language. We're going to be speaking in many tongues like we were in the beginning. Come on, brothers and sisters. Because it is your life. And through this thing you shall prolong your days in the land, whether ye go over Jordan to possess it. Yes, keep telling y'all we leaving up out of here. We in a modern day Egypt. A modern day Egypt. God does things twice. After this is it. I don't know how many times we've been coming back. But Yahweh, we tired. We tired of redoing. Ooh, I'm asking you to bless me to pass all my tests. So far, I've been doing pretty good in real life, especially with these doctors going to the hospitals. I've been passing those tests, so I know if I'm passing those tests, I'm also passing your tests that you have been giving us. But y'all, please, please. I know it's within your time frame, but y'all, some of us is ready. Some of us been ready. All down through years, we still holding on and waiting. I'm not trying to go back. They not trying to go back. We waiting on you, our Elohim, our supreme being, the God who made heaven and earth, the God who made Adam and Eve, the God who is multiplying, the God who is blessing us to ride on high places, the God who is getting ready to revenge us, the God who is our Savior. Come on now. We waiting on you. We love you. We love you, y'all. And we waiting on you. All right, brothers and sisters. Whew. It's another word I'm looking for. And I can't think of it. I gotta go to Isaiah to get it. To get what I'm looking for. Because I'm telling you all, it's a song that says, you better get ready. You better get ready. You better get ready. Yes, you better get ready. Oh my God. You better get ready, Israel. I'm going to read that tomorrow. I want to read about David. I'll read that tomorrow. Because you got a God who is our deliverer. He's everything to us. Everything. I got so much in this book that I don't went through. Keep telling you all, I'm filled. I'm full. Oh, I got it now. He's our Redeemer. Yahweh is our Redeemer. He has redeemed us. Now, we just got to sit back and wait. We got to wait for our Redeemer to come and get us. I'm waiting. But it's hard down here. I be telling y'all, it's hard to love these evil peoples. You gotta love your enemy. It's hard to love them and the things they be doing. But you gotta love them anyway. Only thing I can say, I try. I do. But that don't mean in my mind and when I'm alone, I be saying certain things. And I still gotta repent behind that. Because I shouldn't be saying what I be saying. But I be mad. I be upset. I do. Don't you get tired of people trying to use you, take advantage of you? Yeah, they everywhere. Even in their professions. They try to take care, they try to do things to you. Knowing right from wrong. But they don't know that Yahweh gonna deal with them. Yes. All right, brothers and sisters. I want to say I'm in love with Yahweh. Oh, I'm so in love with my King. I appreciate everything you do for me. There is nobody else like Yah. Nobody else like the God of Israel. And when we get back home as brothers and sisters, Yahweh gonna spoil us. He is. He gonna spoil us. If you go into that word, you're gonna see. Yahweh said he gonna repent to us. Just like we're repenting to him, he's gonna repent to us. We're gonna have a big party. A coming back home party. We're gonna have um uh I can't think of the word right now. We're gonna have a party. We're gonna have some of everything when we get back home. Because some of the things we're going through, we're being tested. I just read it to you. We're being tested. All down through life, we be tested. And Yahweh is trying to see which one of us gonna make it in. But he already know because it's already within his notes, his books. He got a subscribe up there that's subscribing and writing everything in the book. So he already know who's gonna make it. And I want to party with them. I want to see them angels up there. I want to see Mikael. It's a reason why I want to see Mikael. Woo, because he's huge, he's big. Woo. And he is one of the ones that watches over me. Mikael is Mikael is Michael, the archangel, the warfaring angel, messenger. He's some of everything. And I want to see him. There's a reason why I want to see him. Your sister, I'm telling you, I'm not the only one. There's a lot of us who have been through a lot of spiritual things down here. And we've been protected and watched over by these holy angels who have protected us and watched over us. Brothers and sisters, you all have a very blessed and a wonderful rest of your evening. Know that Yahweh loves you. Yahweh loves you. And I love you too, and not a thing you could do about it. But please, whatever you do, please, I'm begging you, do your research. Because your sister's filled with the word. I really sometimes don't even have to look at the scriptures to just tell you things. Because I had a show for 15 years, and I had a lot of guests coming on. Just like now, I'm going to get some guests to come on. But you got to realize I'm just getting started, just like I did with the YouTube. It took years before I could build it up. And most of our guests were out of town, and they were coming on the radio. They could call me up, and I would hit the button, and they could speak, and you guys could hear them. But I don't know how to do that yet on YouTube, where they could call in and they would talk to you, because my rabbi, he want to come on, but I don't know how to do that. So, brothers and sisters, until I'm still getting help, learning how to do certain things with YouTube, you all bear with me and pray much for your sister. Because I'm telling you, the enemy desired me not to come on. But since I got favor, I got favor with the king, and he can't do jack with me. Can't do jack with me. Because I'm in love with a king, and a king is in love with me. So I get favor with my king because I love him and he loved me back. And you all got to be the same way. I'm blessed. I'm blessed going out, coming in, laying down, getting up in the marketplace, at the gas pump. I just told y'all the other day, I needed somebody put some gas in. Put some air in my tire, and looked up, and it was my godson, because I was looking for somebody for to put the gas. I mean, for to put the air in my tire. And he was at the donut shop getting him some coffee, and he was talking to me, and I didn't even know that was him until he pulled up. He said, "Oh, you don't know your son now, huh?" I said, "I didn't even know that was you." He said, "What you looking for?" I said, "I'm looking for some man to put some air in my tire." He said, "Okay, I'll put it in there." And he put it in there for me. I'm telling you, miracles come when you least expect it. Miracles. I got a miracle with a kidney. I thank God for my doctors. I got some of my doctors are sweet. I have some very sweet doctors. Really. And I love giving. And my doctors, I give them. I do. I'm letting them know that they got one client that appreciate everything that they do for me, especially when they fear God. I know these some of my doctors fear God, and I know that they're not gonna do any and everything to their clients because they know God will whoop their pocket, and they still in business. Some of them don't stay in business long. They don't because they under investigation. They losing their job for not doing right by their clients. So I'm telling you all, I got favor with the king. So I pray for you. You pray for me. Pray for Israel. Pray for the nation. Pray for everybody. There is nobody else but God. Nobody else like God. Nobody else like your king. Nobody coming back but your redeemer and your savior. He's coming back for us. They don't talk about it, don't want you to know about it. Only thing they want you to do is they throw a scripture at you, and then they start talking about you getting out there, want to be a millionaire. Prophets come in, prophet line, and they put it in your head so that they make you go out there. I don't have to do that. If God tell me He gonna give me something, I don't have to go and lift a finger. I don't have to do anything. He tell me where to go, show me where to go, or I'm like a guest, go with somebody, and I'm being blessed wherever I go. Yes. So to Yahweh be the glory. To my Elohim be the glory. To Yahweh, Anio He Barakata Abaya, that means I love you. And Israel, please pray much for your sister, for your brothers and sisters. Pray ye one another, especially those that are incarcerated in the hospitals, those getting ready to go before a judge. All these judges not righteous. You got some evil, mean judges out there. Want to see you because they racist. Want to see you do 10, 20, and 50 years and all of that. But because of your prayers, God will touch that man's heart and fix it where you might only do 30 days for something somebody trying to force you to do and you know you didn't do it. Frame you. Trying to frame you for something you didn't do. That's why you need prayer. We got to pray. Prayer is the key to the kingdom. It is. It unlocks doors and windows. It unlocks safes. It unlocks the mind. And it gives you a heart to want to love. I love you, Israel. Pray ye much for me. I want to thank you. Thank you for tuning in. And you get an opportunity, please hit that like and subscribe. And on top of that, share the word and do your research and write the scriptures down. Go back and restudy them. All right? So that you will know the spirit, the word of the truth of Yahweh It gets into your spirit, and at times when you need it, it just shows up and pops out. It does. So to Yahweh be the glory. And I thank you. Thank you so much for tuning in. And to this young man, this young boy that's came in to chat with me. I I don't know nothing about what he's talking about. I am not the one. He must be looking for another person to chat with concerning a monster truck. Yeah, that's why I said not sure about it. And I'm sorry, son. You got the wrong somebody. Hmm. So you all, brothers and sisters, please have a very blessed and a wonderful rest of your evening. Tomorrow will be the Sabbath, sundown Friday to sundown Saturday. And I'm going to show you the shofars again, which you blow. And want you to know there's no cooking, no cleaning. After the sun go down, while the sun is up early that morning, you can do whatever you want to do. Make you some soup, some sandwiches. Even on the Sabbath day, you can make sandwiches and drink soda, eat uh, um, potato chips, whatever. But you just can't cook. Okay, you can even warm stuff up. No cooking, no cleaning, no baking, no sex till after the Sabbath day. No laundry. Come on now. This is the Sabbath day, the day we rejoice. Oh, 6 days he worked, and on the seventh day, what he do? He rested. So tomorrow, after the sun go down, we're gonna rest. But you can still have company coming on. You can have some yain. Yes. Y'all can talk about Yahweh. You can play games. There's a lot you can do on the Sabbath day. Pray. Have a little service at your house. Go walking. Go to the beach. Go to the park. It's many things you can do. And Yahweh will approve of it, except for the things that I told you. All right. Have a blessed and a wonderful day. Know that Yahweh loves you, Israel. Israel, Yahweh loves you. So do I, and it's not a thing you can do about it. You all have a blessed evening. Shalom, shalom, Israel.